Morning, Burt.
Good morning, Ernie.
So, what's the scripture for today?
Today's scripture is Matthew 15, verses 1 through 13, otherwise known as the parable of the 10 bridesmaids.
So there were 5 groups of bridesmaids.
5 groups?
Yeah, Burt. If 10 bridesmaids were able to pair off, that would make 5 pairs.
They weren't pairing off, Ernie. This is a parable of 10 bridesmaids.
Oh, okay, Burt.
Would you like to hear the parable, Ernie?
Yeah, Burt, but I'm not exactly married to that answer.
All right, okay, here we go. Then the kingdom of heaven will be like this. 10 bridesmaids took their lamps and went to meet the bridegroom.
Boy, I hope they had enough outlets where the bridegroom was.
Outlets? What are you talking about?
Well, I figure that the bridesmaids are going to have to plug their lamps in somewhere.
Oh, no, these lamps we're talking about back then are oil lamps, Ernie.
Oh, okay, Burt.
May I get back to reading, Ernie?
Well, yeah, if you feel enlightened to do so.
Anyways, 5 of them were foolish and 5 were wise.
You mean the 5 were blondes and the other was brunettes?
No, Ernie. Considering their location at the time, all of them were probably brunettes, but that's not the point here.
Sorry, Burt, continue.
When the foolish took their lamps, they took no oil with them, but the wise took flasks of oil with their lamps.
That was slick.
As the bridegroom was delayed, all of them became drowsy and slept.
What delayed the bridegroom?
It doesn't say, Ernie. Can I continue?
Oh, yeah, sorry again. Go ahead.
But at midnight there was a shout, "Look, here is the bridegroom. Come out to meet him." Then all those bridesmaids got up and trimmed their lamps.
How do you trim a lamp, Burt?
Well, Ernie, oil lamps have 2 parts to them. One is a container to hold the oil, and the other is a wick. You trim a lamp by filling the container with oil and then cutting the wick in a certain fashion to get the most light from the oil lamp.
Oh, okay, Burt.
The foolish said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out." But the wise replied, "No, there will not be enough for you and for us. You had better go to the dealers and buy some for yourselves."
I guess they were not so delighted about being delighted.
Yeah. And while they went to buy it, the bridegroom came. And those who were ready went with him into the wedding banquet, and the door was shut. Later, the other bridesmaids came also, saying, "Lord, Lord, open to us." But he replied, "Truly, I tell you, I do not know you. Keep awake, therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour."
Interesting parable, Burt.
But do you understand what it means, Ernie?
Let's see. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine.
No, Ernie. In this parable, the bridegroom is Jesus Christ. And this parable describes his return. In the Old Testament, God pictures himself as the husband of Israel. And in the New Testament, Christ is pictured as the bridegroom of the church. The church, therefore, is described in Scripture as the bride of Christ.
Oh, okay, let's see here. Then so we, as the church, need to be prepared, for we do not know when Christ will come.
Right, Ernie.
Well, that is important for all of us to do. You know, Burt, I do joke around with you a lot, but overall, I am not making light of it all.